Imagine that you are in a mall now. Could you tell me what you can see there? Do you see only one person or a lot of people?
Do you think that every people in that mall are walking alone, or they're with their families, their spouses, or their friends?
If you look around, you will see that every people in this world need others. Babies and children need their parents, working people need others to do their job, the society needs government to make rules, and many others. We call that as social interactions.
Therefore, it is really important to understand more about the social interaction and their types.
Let's discuss about the types of social interactions now.
There are two types of social interaction in the community. They are associative process and dissociative process. In this video, we will talk about the associative process. Please visit my video about the dissociative process in the link above. To understand the material of social interaction, please watch my learning video in the link above. Now let's talk about the associative process. Associative process is the process that occurs when a person or group of people have social interaction in purpose to unity of sight of view. This process consists of four types. They are cooperation, accommodation, assimilation, and acculturation. Cooperation. Cooperation is a joint effort between an individual or a group to achieve one or more common goal. This type of cooperation in Indonesian society is known as gotong royong. In the implementation of cooperation, there are 5 types of cooperation. They are harmony, such as gotong royong in Indonesian society, bargaining. Bargaining is the activity to exchange goods or services. And then cooptation. Cooptation is the process to receive new leadership in order to avoid conflict. Coalition. Coalition is cooperation between 2 or more organizations who have the same purpose. And joint venture. Joint venture is a cooperation to do one project in the company. Accommodation. The accommodation is a way to resolve the conflict without destroying the opponent so that the opponent doesn't lose his personality. In practice, accommodation has several types. They are coercion, compromise, arbitration, mediation, conciliation, tolerance, stalemate, and adjudication. Coercion. It is a form of accommodation that takes place due to force of the will of one party against another weak party dominated by a group over another group. Compromise. It is a process when the disputing parties reduce each other's demands to achieve peaceful. Arbitration. It is an accommodation process that is using a third party that has a bigger position. Mediation, it is an accommodation process that is using a third party and the third party only as a counselor. Conciliation, it is a process to bring together the conflicting parties to reach agreement. Tolerance, it is a mutual respect and respect between groups or between individuals in the society. Stalemate, it is a situation when the disputing parties have a balanced power. And adjudication, it means solve the conflict using court. Assimilation. Assimilation is a way of behaving and attitude to the face of differences to achieve unity in thought and action. The process of assimilation can easily occur in several ways such as tolerance, mutual respect for others and culture, equality in cultural elements, and mixed marriage. The easiest example of assimilation is marriage of ethnic and racial differences. Two people of different race who marry will produce mixed offspring or crossbreed, for example, such as Indo-Dutch, Indo-Arabic, Indo-French, and so on. Factors that facilitate assimilation are tolerance, equal economic opportunity, appreciate foreign culture, equality of cultural elements, mixed marriage between race, common enemy. Factors that hindering assimilation are isolated. lack of knowledge of other cultures, ethnocentrism, differences in physical characteristics, the strong in-group feeling, disturbance of the majority class, and differences of interest. Acculturation. Acculturation is a process of cultural contact and exchange through which a person or group comes to adopt certain values and practices of a culture that is not originally their own to a greater or lesser extent. The result is that the original culture of the person or group remains, but it is changed by this process. For example, Borobudur Temple, mix between India and Indonesian culture. After understanding the material about social interactions that I have just mentioned, let us learn together to use good and correct ways to carry out social interactions in our daily lives for the achievement of safe and peaceful Indonesian society.